enough for being here tonight to kick off my campaign for Knox County Commission. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so excited to be able to be here, to stand in front of you, to tell you and share with you how I really arrived at this decision and the reasons I humbly ask for you to join me on this journey. I first want to thank the host committee for your willingness to support me and be a part of this kickoff, and what for me is a very exciting day, and I'm incredibly appreciative. Thank you. I also want to thank my treasurer, Rick Getzik, for agreeing to oversee the checks and balances in my campaign. And to my campaign manager, Greg Butcher, who is a rock star for helping me launch tonight's event. Where's Greg? He's in the back. Overseeing so many details. It definitely takes a village. And for Doug and Melissa White, thank you for this great facility. And I always, when I was catering, looked for event facilities high and low. And anyway, I'm glad I'm not catering, but I would be here. But in any event, and to my family, especially my husband Joey and stepdaughters Georgie and Ellie, who is hopefully leading the Bearden Bruins to volleyball victory tonight, is not here. But thank you all for supporting my decision to jumping in to help get this campaign underway. I love Knoxville, and I consider myself a Knoxville ambassador who's had a long-time love affair with this city. I've lived in other places over the course of my college and early professional career, but there's a reason I came back as a young 20-something. There are no finer people than those who live right here in Knox County, and I have the privilege of standing in this room with some of the finest. So for some time, I began having focused conversations about running for public office. Many people have approached me over the years about pursuing various seats, but we all know timing is everything. So while I didn't seek office then, I have spent the last decade, in addition to my professional career, committed to a number of organizations serving on numerous boards and leadership roles. I bring that up because it's first, I bring that up because it's that experience and bringing myself to many of our city's great causes that is in big part responsible for the fire in my belly to bring my leadership experience to the government sector and continue to move this great city forward. Knox County is progressive. It has made great strides over the last many years, and we have earned some tremendous accolades. Just last month, we were named among the 10 best cities for small businesses. We are routinely one of the most affordable cities, and just yesterday, we surpassed Chattanooga to move on to the final round of the Blue Ridge Outdoors magazine's Top Towns contest. We are building on a solid foundation. Our talent, our resources, diversity, and culture, but it's crucial that we continue the momentum and stay in forward motion to promote Knox County to its fullest potential. You have graciously shown up here tonight to support me and to stand by me, so I think it's only fair that I share with you what I stand for and as citizens of Knox County the ways I want and intend to stand up for you. Leadership is the capacity to transform vision into reality. I adopted that adage from a founder of an academic leadership institute because it encapsulates what I stand for and the leader I want to be for you in Knox County. I want Knox County to be an incubator for growth. I want our county to become a hub for top talent across every industry. I want us to retain our college graduates, opposed to them moving on because of lack of opportunity. The same goes for our children and our grandchildren. If they go away to school, yet want to move home, because as they say, we all find our way back home at some point, I want our community to welcome them with open arms and not just have job options, but career options that offer upward mobility. I work for one of the county's largest employers. Recruiting is tough. And I know none of us want our large companies, many of whom are represented here tonight. We have Aquachem, DeRoyal Industries, Radio Systems Corporations, to leave Knoxville because they can't secure top talent. And the same goes for small business owners. We need to foster the entrepreneurial spirit, and we need to support our creative class. And with growth comes a long-term action plan that incorporates sound and sufficient infrastructure. Our roads, our bridges, our energy resources. It also means we have to take care of our schools and to ensure our kids are getting the best education. They aren't subjected to overcrowded classrooms, overextended teachers. It means we have to keep our kids and our neighborhoods safe and maintain quality of life. It also means that we have to spend our tax dollars wisely and be diligent about keeping our taxes low. But to clarify, growth doesn't mean sacrificing that which makes you unique. Like an old home, it has a solid foundation, it has character, but to keep it from falling down, you have to upgrade it, you have to create better efficiencies, give it curb appeal. It's the same house, but through upkeep and from time to time breathing new life into it, then you maintain the same home for generations to come. And as you know, my father was a servant leader in this community for many years. He invigorated growth, he inspired change. He truly made a genuine effort to make everyone feel important. And through him, I learned that one person, through ability and action, truly can make a difference. That's why I'm not afraid to stand alone if the prevailing issue is what's best for our county. That's why I have the courage to make tough decisions, and that's why I have the compassion to listen to the needs of others and help give them a voice. So a quick story. A young lady was attending nursing school. One day during class, the professor gave them a pop quiz. The last question on the quiz was, what's the first name of the woman who cleans our school? At first, she thought it was a joke. She had seen the cleaning lady numerous times, could describe her, but she had no idea what her name was. And before class ended, another student asked if the last question would count for their grade. And the teacher said, absolutely. In your careers, you will meet many people. They're all significant. They deserve your attention and care, even if all you do is smile and say hello. The student never forgot that lesson. She also learned that the cleaning lady's name was Dorothy. Thank you, Mom, for teaching me that a hello and a smile is always worthwhile, because I'm proud to say that my world has no social, ethnic, economic, or cultural boundaries. That said, we all have Dorothys in our world, people we take for granted or don't take the time to get to know or appreciate their contribution to our society or our workplaces. However, Dorothy is a homeowner, she's a taxpayer, she's a voter. Dorothy has children in our public school system. Dorothy owns or works for one of the 27,000 plus businesses in Knox County. Dorothy deserves a voice and someone who will represent her interests and well-being. I am excited to represent my friends, my family, local businesses, and community change makers. I'm also excited about the prospect of representing all the Dorothys in Knox County, because every Dorothy or Don or John is valued. They have a story and they create a footprint on our community. So 6 months from today, on March 1st, we will all go to the polls and cast our vote. It's also the GOP presidential primary, so I just hope there's enough room left on the ballot for our race. But I wish I could say I were running unopposed. It is a three-way race in the 4th District, which means we have a lot of work ahead of us. But the name of the game is dollars and doors. We have a great strategy, but we need your contributions to ensure we're able to reach all of our constituents and get out the vote. We also need volunteers to go door to door and help us canvass the entire area. And I promise you, we will knock on more doors than anyone else, some of them twice, so please keep the coffee brewing. For those who aren't my district, remember that when I am elected, I will also be committed to making the best decisions for your district as well. So your support and word of mouth is still vital. As you've seen on the screens and on my logo, it's time. I've talked long enough, so I won't run down the list of why I know it's time. But I will say it's time for each and every one of you to have the representation you deserve. You deserve someone with integrity. You deserve someone who takes emotion out of decision making. You deserve a good steward and advocate for your issues and concerns. I assure you, I am all in and committed to being a Knox County Commissioner you can be proud of, who works collaboratively and creatively to find solutions, and one who leads our city into the future and transforms that vision into reality. I aim to earn your trust and humbly ask for your vote on March 1st. Thank you for being here again tonight. I am so grateful. I am so appreciative. Thank you.